Hello mates, welcome to Full Stack Java Developer. I am Kiran Jadhav here. In this session, I will teach you here Hibernate Full Stack application and the functionality is customer registration. Then see, before start with the practical implementation, we'll come up with the theory context. See, this is the Hibernate Full Stack application. The functionality as customer registration. The extract we are using backend as a Java 17. Hibernate as a persistence layer, then Servlet as a controller layer. And the front end we are using here JSP like Java server pages for view layer. In database we are using SQL as a MySQL here. Then web server we are using Apache Tomcat. The version is Tomcat 11 and the version control management we are using GitHub. It means at the end I will upload this code on GitHub as well and the URL will be available in YouTube video description box. And we are following here MVC architecture. M it means model. You can simply say DAO layer comes like database access object. V it means view, that's called presentation layer, whatever you are able to see on UI, right, front end. And then C it means controller, you can simply say there we are going to handle the business logic. Now we'll start with the implementation part. Then simply come up with the Eclipse, goes to file, new, dynamic web project. The dynamic web project name I'm giving here, this is Hibernate Customer Registration. Hibernate Customer Registration. See, our application is created successfully here. Now we'll simply come up with the src main. There is available web inf, and we are going to copy paste the jar file. The jar file I will copy paste from existing any application here. You can simply copy the src main web inf lib folder available there, right? Yeah. In your case, you can simply copy it from our GitHub directly. Okay. Yes. I will copy it and simply paste into our newly created application under lib folder. Right click and paste there. Next, come up with the Java resources. There is available src main Java. Right click on that new package. The package name I'm giving here. This is com dot. You can simply say full stack dot entity package. So our package is created successfully. Next package I'm going to create the package name as DAO package. Com dot full stack dot. This will be the AO package. Next package I'm creating the package name as service package. You can simply say new package. This is com dot full stack dot service. Now we require the controller package. That's why I'm just going to create the new package name as controller package. This will be com.fullstack.controller. Packaging structure is created successfully. We'll come up with the entity package where we are going to create new Java class as this is, you can simply say, customer. Now come up with the DAO package. In DAO package I'm going to create new Java. This will be the interface. This is, you can simply say, I customer DAO. This is the interface, start with I, right? Next, I'm come up with the Java package itself and creating here new Java class, and this is the implementation Java class. You can simply consider the class name I'm giving here. This is customer DAO. Now come up with the service. Within service, I'm going to create new Java. This will be the interface. I customer service. Now come up with the service package, creating new Java class. This is implementation class customer service. You can simply say. Now come up with the controller where I'm going to create the new Java. This will be servlet, you can simply say, and the servlet name I'm giving customer controller, and itself available at the web servlet as well there. If you are going to check it, see there is available at the web servlet, and we have given here this is the path, you can simply say entry point of our application, right? Yes. Now simply come up with the customer.java and we'll start with the implementation. But before that, we require the CFG file as well. Then see, right click on src main Java, new, code with the other, and we require the XML file. In XML file, I am giving the file name as hibernate.cfg.xml. Simply type here hibernate.cfg.xml. Then see, this is the CFG file. CFG file content I will copy from existing any application. Yes, you can simply copy it from our GitHub. Then CFG file we are just going to add within our application. Then we need database as well. I am going to add with the creating database name as custdb, you can simply say. Okay, we'll say custdb as our database. Yes. The next, you can simply use it. Next, show tables. There is no any single table, right? Yes. Who is responsible to create the table? Hibernate, it will take care of create the table, right? Then now we'll simply come up with the Eclipse again here and giving the database name as custdb. Then here hibernate.hvm detail hibernate.hvm to detail.io. Instead of update, we are giving here create. First time always we require the create because Hibernate will take care of create the table, right? Yes. And by using SQL so true, it means whatever happens internally, Hibernate will show in Java console. And the entity package, we have given com.fullstack.entity, right? Then here we need to give the fully encapsulated Pojo class name as well, right? Pojo class name as customer here. Now this is done, then we start with the implementation part. That's why I'm just going ahead with the control M. It will maximize the size of screen. We'll start with the implementation. Then in customer Pojo class, we are using entity. We are going to use annotations like this is, you can simply say entity. Next we require the at table as well. In table name, I'm giving this is customer as a table name there. Now using at ID, it means this is primary key. At generated value, it means this will be at increment. And here we are giving strategy as identity. Okay, it's not coming here now. You can simply use private. This will be int customer have ID. And then again, you can come back here. It will come 100% sure. See, we are using MySQL. That's why I'm using here identity. Now I'm using private. This will be string. You can simply say customer have name. Next field we require the address as well. That's why I'm using here private string customer have address. Next we are using here contact number as well. Private long. This will be customer have contact number. Next private, you can simply say this will be string. We are using customer have gender. Next private, we are using date coming from util package. This will be cus.dob. Once we'll start with the spring boot, we'll try with the local data as well, Java features. Now I'm just giving here, this will be at the temporal annotation for date perspective we are using here. And I want to say temporal type as date. If you want to use timestamp, you can go to the time and timestamp as well. Next I'm using private, this will be string. We have cust, right? Customer have email ID. This is just like registration form we are going to create from front end. And this data we are going to process into database by using Java. In private string, we are giving this will be customer have password. Then see, such a way we have created here variables. Now we need to create the constructor, then we need to create the getter setters as well. This is the default constructor I created here. In Hibernate by default constructor is not available there. Now I am going ahead with the create the parameters constructor. Go to the generate constructor, remove the cust ID because this is auto incremented. Next we required here getter setters. Go to source, generate getter setters. Select all and generate it. Next we require the toString method. Go to source, generate toString method as well. Yes. Such a way we done with the Pojo class implementation. Now we'll come up with the customer, the AO, and this is our interface. In interface, we are just going to declare the abstract method. By it, I am just going to say this will be register customer. You can simply say, yeah, this is the functionality we are going to implement here, right? And we are passing the entity for customer itself. Then whenever you are come up with the DAO, this is the implementation. Then you can simply use the implements I customer DAO. Then whatever abstract method there in interface, you must not implement into implementation class. How? Simply mouse over there, click on add unimplemented methods. It will goes to implement method as well, right? Yes. Then here we require the session factory. This is the second level caching. That's why I'm just adding here. This will be session factory, and once it's correct, it will be available for whole application. You can simply say new configuration dot configure dot build session factory. Yeah. Then we require the session as well for first level cache here. This is for each fraction we are going to create the separate session. Session equal to factory dot open session. Here we are going to insert data. That's why like manipulation insert update delete, right? Then we are going to insert data. That's why we require the transaction as well. I'm using here transaction is an interface coming from org.hibernate package. Transaction equal to session.begin transaction. Now you can simply save the object on session.save. The object name is customer, and then you can simply do the transaction.commit. It will insert data into database directly. Then now come up with the next. Next is we have available service layer. In service layer there is available interface as a I customer service. I am just going to create the abstract method here. This is the abstract method we have created. Now come up with the customer service implementation. There you can simply use the keyword as implements I customer service. Now mouse over there and click on add unimplemented methods. See, method is implemented successfully here, right? Yeah, this is called implementation. Then now we are just going to create the object of our DAO class. For that perspective, I am using here, this is, you can simply say I customer DAO, and this is customer DAO equal to new customer DAO IMPL. Yeah, customer DAO we have available there, right? Yeah. And service is intermediate between our DAO and controller. That's why I'm passing here customer DAO dot register customer, and we are passing the entity as well customer here, right? Such a way we done with the implementation for service layer. Now come up with the next, and this is the last layer from backend, like controller layer. Then here we are using do get method first, and then we'll try with the do post as well. Okay, do get password data through the browser URL, post password data through the method body. Get is faster than post actually. Fine. Yes. Now I am just going to read the data from front end. That's why I'm passing here string. This will be customer name. You can simply say equal to request dot get parameter, and this is the parameter I am passing cust name. I am giving here lowercase itself. Okay. Yes. Next we are reading the customer have address. Then you can simply say this will be the request dot get parameter customer address. Cust address we are giving, right? Next we have available long. This will be cust have contact number equal to, you can simply say long dot value of, we require the type conversion here. This will be request dot get parameter, and here I am passing this is cust contact number. Give this same spell whenever you are going to create the JSP. Okay, whatever request dot get parameter to value coming, those coming from JSP as a name. Okay, great. The next is gender. That's why I'm passing here string. This will be, you can say cust have gender. We are calling here, this will be request dot get parameter. This is cust gender. Next I'm using date. Date, it will be coming from util package cust dop equal to, initially I'm giving null value. You can give the new date as well. Then we require the date conversion here, right? Simple date format we are using as a YYMDT format. Then I'm clicking here simple date format equal to new simple date format, and the date format I'm giving this is as YY by MMDT. The next giving here cust DOB equal to simple date format dot, you can simply say we are just going to use parse here, right? Yes. Then we are calling here request dot get parameter, and this is the cust DOB coming from front end, ending with semicolon. We need to handle here compile time exception. The exception name as parse exception. Simply mouse over there, go to the surround with the try catch. Now we are going to read the gender as well. Sorry, gender already we have read here. Yes, we already read, right? The next it will be string cust have email ID. Yes, we are giving here email ID. This will be request dot get parameter. If it's string, then it won't require any type conversion there. Cust have email ID ending with semicolon. Next we require the password as well. Customer have password. Then this will be again like request dot get parameter. We are passing here cust have password ending with semicolon. Now creating the object of customer project class here. This is I am passing here parameter as constructor. Name, address, contact number, gender, DOB, email, and password, right? Yes. Now we are going to create the object of our service layer. That's why I'm passing I customer service. Customer service equal to new customer service. Yes. Now simply call here customer service dot register customer, and we are passing customer as an input there. And here once like data is inserted into database registered successfully, right? Then we are trying to print one message on screen. For that perspective, I am just writing here, this is, you can simply say print writer. This is the class actually, print writer equal to, you can simply say response dot get writer. This is the method, right? Yes. And we are trying to print here print writer dot println. I want to print like customer registered successfully. This message we are trying to print here. Customer registered successfully. Customer registration successfully. Customer registration done successfully will say, that will be great message, right? Yes. And if you want to add here symbol, you can add such a symbols as well. Fine. Such a way we done with the backend. Now we'll start with the front end. For front end perspective, we'll simply come up with the web app folder, right click there, go ahead with the new, and this is the JSP file I want to create. The file name as index.jsp. Great. Then once JSP file is created, we'll start with the implementation for JSP as well. Then here I am just going to say this is customer registration. Now body, I want to say this will be style. I am giving here this will be background color as well, and the background color I want to say this will be orange color. Now we are going to create the one form. This is the form of JSP. You can simply say the form action whatever available in controller at the web servlet, right? Like this is entry point. You can simply say this one we are giving here. Next, the method whatever get post you want. By default we are using the get method, but later we'll go ahead with the post as well. Then here I am giving the customer name, right? You can directly say name, and here we are giving this will be the input type. See, it will come directly. You not have to worry about that. You can just use the control space. And name we are giving this is the customer name. Ending with we are using br, break the line. Then we have such a almost 7 fields available. We are just going to copy paste it. Yes. Then this is you can simply say the address. Next is like we have contact number. Next is after contact number we have available gender. Next is we have available the OB. Next is email, and the last one is password. Yeah, such a field we have available there, right? Yes. And as per business requirement, we are going to create the button as well. This is you can simply say input type equal to submit. I am giving here this is the submit, and the value I want to say this will be register. Yes. Then address perspective we are giving customer have address. I am giving lowercase because in controller also request.get parameter as lowercase only. This will be contact number. Next is gender. You can simply say this will be cust gender, but gender it will be you can simply consider as a like radio button, right? That's why I'm passing here this will be male. You can simply give here input type as a radio because only one we are able to select it, right? And here I'm passing cust have gender. Then we have available male, female, and other. That's why I'm going to copy paste here. Yes, this will be you can simply say female. The next it will be other. Okay, and here we are giving the value as well. This will be value, and the value we are giving this will be male. Such a value we require for all the genders here actually. I will do the copy paste. Yes, this will be you can simply say female, and this will be the other. Now DOB perspective will use the input as a date, and this will be you can simply say as DOB. Date is a date picker actually, right? And email we are giving the email as input. This will be as email ID. If you are not giving proper like this name and with the request or get parameter in controller, it will give us the default value. Okay, you need to give the same spell here. Next, and this is the last. This will be like password. You can simply say, and here also we are passing custom password. Such a way, like within 15 minutes, we done with the entire coding as well, right? Yeah. And form, I want to do style. This will be text style, and at center, I want to say yes. Such a way, we done with the implementation of end to end for this full stack application, right? Goes to project and then go to the cleanup. Now simply right click, go to the run as, then go to the run on server, and then we are just going to choose the server as Tomcat 11. Go to the next, and then go to the finish. Then once we are going to click on finish, then you will be able to see the index.jsp, and there will be available customer registration form, right? With the background color as orange. Then here I am just going to the like selecting our application and then click on finish. Got the OK. Then it's asking restart the server. Looks like the server is already started there. Okay. Yeah, I am just like trying to restart the server. Yeah. Anyway, that will be great for learning, right? Yeah. We are just waiting to see the front end. Yes, this is the like our front end we are able to see on screen. And now I will copy and coming to Chrome browser and paste it here. The name I want to give the name of customer as Sora. Then address I want to give the address as Pune. I'm giving the contact number as well here. Sorry, this is dummy contact number I'm passing here. Next, the female we are giving. DOP coming here actually because we haven't used the BR looks like there. Okay, I'm giving the date of birth as well dummy data. You can pass any whatever you want. Okay. Yes. Then email, I want to say sora@gmail.com. The password, I'm passing some password here. Then click on register. If everything is okay, it will insert it in database and you will be able to see the message. Customer registration done successfully on screen directly without any issues. Yes, here is it. Like customer registration done successfully. Like this what we are expecting, right? Great. Then see the backend side, like itself created the table by using Hibernate. Next, data also inserted into database, right? And we are very excited to see data in database. Show tables, table is created as customer, select star from customer. There is available customer data as well, and all the information available there, right? Great. And now I will do one thing. I want to explain this project in detail. Like this is, you can simply say one of the small project itself, right? Then how this flow goes execution line by line, right? For that perspective, you can simply say here we are using web version as 5.0. Then initially it will goes to check index.jsp page, and here we have available index.jsp page, right? Once we click on register, the form action invoke as customer controller here, and the corresponding method as get method. Then it will come up with the controller layer. There is available form action as customer controller here, and the method as get method. Then it will execute this much line of code here actually. Then this data we are reading from JSP side, right? All the data, and we pass this data to our customer object here. Here is it. We read all data, we are passing to customer object. From there we are created the customer service object, and we are calling the customer service which method? Register customer. Itself we are passing the input as customer object. Open implementation, here is the implementation for service layer actually. This is the implementation. From here we are going to pass data to DAO layer. Open implementation. Again, here is the input we have given as customer, and this is the data we are going to save on session, and then commit transfer into database actually. Once data is inserted, it will come back to here in service to again controller layer. And then here we have created the object of like reference for print writer actually, and we are binding this print writer dot println, right? Customer registration done successfully. This is the message what we are expecting on front end actually, right? Yes. Then once you are using get passes data through the browser URL. See, here is the data we are passing, right? Yes. But once you are going to use post method, right, then it passes data through the method inside method body. For that perspective, I will do one thing. I will copy this much code from get to post directly. You can simply come back to here and copy this much code. Okay, copy it and paste into post method. See, here is it. Perfect. And now CFG file, here also we'll do one change. Instead of create, we are giving here update. Great. The next in index.jsp, also we are giving here which method? Post method, either lowercase or as capital. Now you can simply go to project, do the cleanup, and simply do run on server. Again, we are going to the next and then do the finish. See one screen. We are expecting it will go to open our web page without any issues. Same like I will go to the Chrome browser actually instead of using the Edge browser. Yes. Then see name, I am passing the my name only here. Then I will pass the demo data here. You can simply say gender as male I am giving here. Date of birth I am selecting any custom DOB. Yes. Simply click on register. Again it will give us the same message, customer registration done successfully. Hibernate taking some time if you are going to check it, right? Yes. See on screen. Then as compared to Hibernate, data JP is very faster. Then upcoming sessions, definitely you will get the learning concept for data JP also in advanced level. Then stay tuned with the Full Stack Java Developer YouTube channel, right? Yeah. Now we'll simply see in data, there will be available two records. First one for Sora, the second one for Kiran, right? Yes. And same, here also you are able to see the messages, customer registration done successfully. But sometimes what happen, you need like good design, right? Then we'll come up with the good design as well. I will just stop like this application and the front end, like we are not investing more time here. But if you want like good design, I will add the great design actually whatever I created for projects perspective. Then see on screen, this is the good layout I added. Then we'll check one more time. Okay, all customer name, customer address, customer contact number, customer gender also we have added there, right? Yes. Then customer DOB also added, customer email ID also added, and the customer password as well. And form action we have given here. You can simply say customer controller, and method we are giving post. That will be fine, right? Yes. Now simply go to the project and then to the cleanup, and then we are trying to use run as run on server. See one screen. Now next, then do the finish. We are expecting there will be available good UI UX design. Those I already created, right? Yes. See one screen. Perfect. Now simply come back to here, refresh it. Yes. See, this is the very like clear dashboard available on front end, right? Yes. Customer name I'm passing here Lakshmi. Then customer address I'm passing PCMC India. Then customer contact number I want to say the contact number as well. I'm giving this is the contact number, you can simply say. Then this is female. We are giving the DOB as well. We are going to select the any DOB here custom, right? Yes. And this will be, you can simply say Lakshmi at the gmail.com. Password I'm passing here some password. Now simply click on register, and this is very like clean UI we have developed here, right? Yes. Then start, click on register. Again we are expecting the message customer registration done successfully, right? Without any issues. We'll see the message available there, customer registration done successfully. See one screen. And same data we are expecting in database as well. Simply start with this list, start from customer. Third number record available for Lakshmi, right? Without any issues, you are able to see the data in database as well. And this is clear. The dashboard we have developed here by using GSP itself actually. Then see whatever like we are expecting from the sessions, we perform like customer registration with the best coding practices as per solid principle, and even we follow the clean UI UX design as well. Then this design code I will upload on GitHub. Then feel free to go ahead with this code and start your learning with the Java full stack by using Hibernate with Servlet JSP, right? In upcoming sessions, similar kind of like projects we are going to develop by using Spring Boot and React.js as well. Then stay tuned with the Full Stack Java Developer YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share, subscribe this channel to get more updates, and see you in next video.